Hey, what's up, guys? Today I'm starting a series on dealing with the CC, common mistakes I see made. And the first part I want to talk about is using a kill squad. Now, kill squad's not perfect for every single base, so what you want to do is always check the CC radius, where the heroes are that you're going to be attacking, and then where you want to anchor out your kill squad at. So you can see the CC radius on this cuts kind of outside a few defenses, inside most of them. Um, Now, since it's inside the wall, you have a couple options. You can use golems to break in, use a shattered type setup, 2 golems, break inside, set a light spell. But if you do want to use a kill squad and get an interior on this, to do that, you're going to want to clear out an area and pull the CC. So my best bet would be to take out this archer tower, maybe with some hogs. And if you want to do that, you need to check, okay, what's going to shoot my hogs? The whiz towers aren't going to reach them. I'm just going to basically get shot from that cannon and the archer tower alone. So hogs like to sit on the outside of a defense. And you can see right where the CC is touching it. Maybe shoot your hogs right there. It's going to start hitting the archer tower, draw it out. You want to, quite possibly, if you can, take that archer tower out. So you have no defenses right here. This whole area is clean to set up your anchor, pull them. I like to anchor with 1 archer so that the CC has something to come target at. So they'll walk over to the archer, and before they get close, you want to set down those 2 back witches separately. Now the witches will each spawn 4 skellies apiece right away. The skellies will run off, the witches will shoot a few times, then they'll spawn 4 more skellies. So you want those first spawn skellies already running forward at the CC. Now as they're running at the CC switches targets to the skellies, and then you can put in your wizards with your witches, throwing them some shields, and take it out. And I'll show you what I mean right here. So you can see on this base, I decided to use a kill squad. Check my CC radius. It's sitting outside these defensive zones, so I knew I could send some hogs in and pull them. With my CC, why I wouldn't use golems and a light is because the heroes are on the outside. So if you set the golems in and then try to break the CC radius, your heroes are just going to start smoking your golems. And then your CC pulls. Now all your troops have to deal with the hero, all these defenses, and the CC before you hit that light down. Just generally a bad idea. So on this type of setup, with this outer ring of defenses, I can see that I can penetrate that ring and pull out the CC. And then what I'm going to do is come up here. He has everything so spread out up here that it's pretty easy for me to set down an archer for an anchor, put down my witches behind it, put in my wizards, and just let them go to work. And that's how you work a kill squad. So we'll see it in action. So you want to break. I set a shield up as a giant so my hogs don't get demoralized. But then the whole CC pulls. So I throw down my archer up here, which is perfect as the anchor. As they're getting close, I put in my witches. That way the full skellies are made, and everything's focusing in on them first. So as they're setting it up, I set down 2 of my wizards. Boom. That's the entire CC. Now as a bonus, since these witches are here, you can see I brought a golem in. I'm going to set a jump spell over here and take out this whole top area with my kill squad. Now you want to make sure it's doubled. You don't want to just leave these up here after they killed off the CC and start your attack somewhere else. So my goal is to take out the queen and the heir next. As you can see, I'm doing an air attack from my troops. So these witches are now going to double. They're still producing skellies, so his witch is going to, or queen is going to start focusing on them, and that's what I'm going for next. So you can see I got the golem taking those defenses. My witches are building enough skellies to distract her. Boom, she's down, and they keep going to work. So that's what you want. You want wherever they're going to kill and enter, you want to bring up your backup defense or offense and start taking out that whole area. So when using your kill squad, another thing you may have to do is just go to town on some of their defenses and clear them out so your kill squad doesn't get killed. So on this attack, you want to erase all point defenses and splash defenses that are going to kill your kill squad. So I'm going to take out that cell and all this cell with loons, set up my archer here, throw in my witches. I think max drag comes out, not a problem. My witches are going to throw out some skellies, a couple wizards, and my queen will do the damage enough to the dragon and take care of it. So as you see what I'm showing you. So in come my loons. I clear away those defenses that are going to end up shooting me. Out comes the CC. I broke the circle. I know my loons are dying, so I'll set my anchor. See my archer come down here as an anchor. Got my witches in kind of late, so boom, I shot out my queen real quick. But as you can see, not a problem. They're throwing out skellies so fast up here that the dragon's going to stay focusing them. My power comes in on my queen and my wizards there. And there's dragons dancing around circles, focusing on that skellies, and he's gone. There you go, guys. Another prime example of what I'm talking about is clearing out your zone you want to attack. I'm going to bring loons, clear out all the defenses that can shoot me, and I come up top and set up my kill squad. So you'll first see the loons and the kill squad. I believe he has witches and some wizards that come out as well, but my witches throw up enough skellies, and then I continue my attack in. So what happens is, kill off this kill squad. Once I get to a certain zone, not a problem. I'm bringing my full attack down here, jumping into the cell. So you'll see I set up my witches and my wizards. They combat all his stuff, and then I continue the attack on that side. Now if I were to leave them there, then do my attack from the south, you know, they're going to get smoked by the rest of these defenses. So to make my area safe to set down my troops, I kill off this outer ring, which is what you're seeing right now. And I make sure I'm breaking the CC ring as well at the same time. So there goes his outer ring of defenses. I come up top, you can see, I don't know if you missed it, I set my anchor point down and you see all his troops turning on it, and then in come my witches. I separate them different times and they're producing the skellies, and then I put down my power, my firing squad, if you will. So in come my wizards. He's building up a lot of skellies. He's got double witches, that's why. So it's a skelly versus skelly fight. But since he's got all those witches, I throw in a couple whiz and the queen just to shoot him a little bit faster. As you can see, every time, if you time this right, I tore through his whole CC, outwin his witches and everything. There's a few skellies left, but I still have the 3 wizards I used and both witches not even touched. And that's how you use the kill squad. and then in come your attack. So as they get close to the defense, you don't want to just leave your kill squad there to get slaughtered. So in comes my golem, start taking the fire, and he jumps in the defense face, and my kill squad will keep on doing work. So now they're getting tanked by that golem. What's great is golem starts taking the fire, and my whole kill squad keeps moving forward. As they get interior at these heroes, the heroes are going to start focusing in on the skellies. So that's the whole point of kill squad, guys. Hope it makes sense. Clear out, if you need to clear out defenses that are in the way to set down your anchor and your kill squad, do it. If there's a good building way back here for an anchor point, use that. And the last thing I want to show you on the kill squad here is sometimes your CC pull's pretty easy. You know, the ring's probably somewhere out here. You can do a CC pull down here. Heroes you can see are up here. That's what you want your kill squad and your attack going to, and he's got big splash damage here. But the heroes are so close, if you set golems up here, heroes are going to smoke your golems. So another thing you can do is bring a bunch of slow moving troops. I like using barbs, one at a time, walking them down. Since you're drawing out the CC down south, you got to slowly pull them up north, and then you can throw a bunch of barbs in front of them to distract them, and then get your witches down. So if you bring them over there with no anchor, most likely you're going to end up putting your witches down, and that will be what they aggro on and kill right away. So I'll show you what I mean here. Let's fast forward through this. So I end up pulling them with some loons down south like I was talking about. Then I come all the way north, slowly just start releasing some barbs. Slowly release another barb. Here comes another one. Then you put a bunch of barbs down so they're all focused in on those. And then you can see what I did. Since all his troops are still walking, he's got a witch and a bunch of wizards. He's using a kill squad, if you will, of his own. I throw all this group of barbs up here. Now you can throw them one at a time. I just dumped them real quick so I could get my witches down. Witches come in separately. They start throwing out some skellies and then plan as normal. But if I didn't slowly march each barb and draw the whole CC up here, my witches would have got too close to all his splash defense and point defense, or his troops would have aggroed in on my witches first. So you need to throw in that buffer. These barbs basically act like the first group of skellies that they're going to focus on. And then you can continue with the kill squad. So, see what I mean here. And right after they kill off my barbs, I put in my powerhouses, and then I didn't leave my troops out to dry. Since I killed off all his power, all his wizards are gone, he only has a witch left, I come in with my golem. So my CC, or my kill squad's going to keep marching forward as planned. I'm not leaving him out to dry, and I took care of his squad. So everything's still alive there. Like I was mentioning, hope that all makes sense, guys. Using a kill squad, there's a couple different ways you can do it. Different areas to pull them. You can take out all the defenses to create a clean area, or you can do what I did on this one, pull them up. Since there's nowhere, you can see this base, everything's real tight, and there's nowhere to anchor point. Instead of anchor pointing, I slowly release barbs to draw him all the way far away from his defenses, and then use my kill squad. So keep those witches alive. You'll have a better time. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Part 2 is going to be on light spell usage, so take a look at that. Press like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.